他们是机器人！完了！赶紧给家里人打电话，跟妈妈一样。太吓人了！
各位旅客，这里是乌能广播，请您在座位上坐好，不必惊慌，感谢您的配合。
等死！他妈的，重开！不想重开吗？对不对？一辈子给他们努力制打工。让我干，有什么代表的？他要是把老子王给你更多钱，我犹太人，日本呀，妈一条贱命有那么贵吗？想想清楚啊！
So of course, immediately after seeing that clip, even though it had captions, I went and scoured TikTok to see if maybe there was a better translation. That's when I found this girl. She said that he's actually speaking Mandarin in the video, and she explains from top to bottom exactly what he's going on about. She said, so obviously he was freaking out. A lot of what he's saying doesn't make any sense logically. So the first thing that she heard was that he was saying they were not humans, essentially. So once again, he's referring to the flight attendants not being human. It's alleged that he may have even seen one of them actually reinstalling a battery on themselves. She said he explains they look like humans, but they live below the Earth's crust in hollow Earth. Then he was saying that this is the 6th time already. This is the 6th loop. He tells all the passengers that they better call their families because this plane is gonna crash. It's gonna be just like MH370. So y'all, almost identical to our girl on the DFW flight out of Texas. Could my original theory have been right? Are they using and implementing artificially intelligent robots in everyday scenarios to see if they can pass the test of fooling humans? Now, yes, he did call them Hollow Earth people, but that could just be what he relates AI robots to. Now, regarding the loop that he's talking about, according to certain tablets, we are apparently the 6th root race of human beings on this planet. Now, don't quote me on this, but I believe that root race actually has Atlanteans crossed with another root race of being that's been on this planet before, maybe Lemurians. It's referred to by some theorists as the Grand Experiment. Each root race gets placed on this planet, and we develop and thrive during our time here. That we are being watched by other beings to see our nature, our behavior. Are we inherently good or are we inherently evil? Do we get to go on to the next level of life in this cosmos? How he brings this up and how he knows about this is actually quite mind-blowing. How does this loop end, you might ask? Well, possibly. Does the Great Flood maybe ring any bells? I'm not exactly sure of that. Don't quote me, but something apocalyptic possibly. Hey, don't go anywhere just yet. I got even better clips coming right up. Don't worry about what they're saying.
Administrative matters first. I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who you just spoke about, which took place on July 17, 2023. In that line, she says, the question was asked, okay, if someone were to leave here today, were to leave this interview and were to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden, that the contents belonged to Hunter Biden, and that the contents had not been manipulated in some way, would they be representing what you said, correct? Answer by Ms. Demlow. They would be representing what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. They would be misrepresenting. what I said because I don't have much knowledge
Who
of
is
that.
that?
Because this committee likes to misrepresent or leave off
y'all.
complete sentences of what individuals say.
So did you notice the mouth movement? She was perfectly mimicking everything this woman said, or vice versa. Either she wrote the speech and memorized it perfectly, or they're communicating in some way, shape, or form. Now, some people are saying telekinesis, but maybe could it possibly be a Neuralink type apparatus implanted? Who knows? But they seem to be communicating with one another. She's telling her exactly what to say. The apparent brains behind everything being said, her seems to be of a higher intelligence, possibly. The darting of the eyes, the awkwardness, the deer in the headlights look. Is it possible? Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, I got one more for you. This is going to be a short clip. You can actually watch the full clip online, but the same scenario taking place here. Notice this kid. He blinks one eye at sometimes. He just stares forward, and he is a very awkward person or being. Could it be? When watching this, notice how intently he is staring at our senator here. Could he be communicating with him in some way, shape, or form and telling him exactly what to say? Is it possible that these beings are AI robots, implemented in society as super advanced beings that can tap into the web anywhere, anytime, and spoon feed the information to humanity, or politicians, or public figures, celebrities, you name it? Are they already being used? Watch this clip, then let me know what you think in the comments.
It started
Check it
on
out.
August 14th, 2019, when I was chairman of the Senate Finance Committee, with a letter that I wrote to the Treasury Department. My letter was about a questionable financial transaction subject to the Committee on Foreign Investment that related to a matter involving the Biden family. As our investigation continued and advanced, Democratic leadership and partisan media began their attack on our investigation. This is where that spy...
Y'all, what is going on with the world? What did y'all think of that? Did you notice how he was blinking only one eye at times? Weird. Weird for sure. It looked as if he was almost intently communicating through our senator. Now, all this is speculation. Remember, for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying anything's absolute fact. It's all just good fun to think outside the box and think that maybe they are implementing machines in society. You never know. Or could they be extraterrestrials? Let me know what you think in the comments. Keep your eyes open. Stay watching. Stay in love. Stay in the light. Be kind to others. I am out.